Sherman Griffin. The Sherman Griffin, yeah. Welcome to this evening's Sherman Griffin promotional event with your host, Executive Director, Heinzel Kunzman.
Check, check, check. Hello. Hi, my name's Heinzel Kunzman. I'm the executive director for the Sherman Griffin Project. The Sherman Griffin Project is a project to take an abandoned building located at 3825 West Center Street and convert it into a cafe on the first floor and a music school on the second floor. And there would also be a performance venue attached to the facilities. The music school would be a 501c3 organization. So we are able to accept tax-deductible donations. If you would like to learn more about the Sherman Griffin Project, I would encourage you to go to our website, theshermangriffin.org, and learn more about the project. If it's something you think you would like to contribute to financially, there's a PayPal button on the homepage. You can also contact me directly. My phone number is area code 631-353-9586. If you'd like to make a donation of more than $250, I'd recommend you getting in contact with me directly. I would give you my home address, and then you can mail the check to my home. I would then furnish you with a letter of receipt, which would include an EIN number that you can use to write off your donation on your next tax returns. This project is a $1 million project. We hope to acquire $400,000 in grants from the city, another $400,000 in grants from foundations, and about $100,000 in investment shares from investors, and also another $100,000 in crowdfunding. So the crowdfunding is where your help would be really useful. If you can take a look at our project on the website and think if you would like to consider whether you'd like to make a donation or not. So this month we've had some very exciting guests come and share their talents with us. Last week we had Manti Ellis and John Taylor. Today we have a very funny comedian. She is an MPS teacher, and most of her material is related to what goes on in the classroom. We'll talk more with her in the interview halfway through her set. It's Chastity Washington is our guest here today. Coming up later in the next week, we will have CC, Charles Carmichael, who is a wordsmith, and will be doing spontaneous wordsmithing to background music. And then Ed will wrap up things at the end of the month with Mrs. Fun. Going forward in August, we will have a cellist during the first Saturday of the month, Charlie Rasmussen, and we'll close up our promotional events for the summer on the 14th with Neil Davis. We've got Chastity over here. We've got a very small crowd here today. We are grilling. I'll go around with the camera just so you can see what's going on. Let's let Chastity get things going here. So I guess until people start coming, you can maybe just talk to the camera. You can kind of see yourself in there too, or if you want, you can talk to us too.
Oh, okay.
I'll sit right over here.
Am I just going? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're live on a live link right now.
Okay. Hey, live link people. Welcome.
VA
Here we are, Sherman Griffin.
That's right. And VA and Lexian Village are people that tune in regularly.
That's awesome.
And maybe some people over in Sherman Park.
I feel like this is old school radio. Like I should be
That's right.
for your headache needs. That's what I feel like. I should. I feel like I should have a headset on. Standing in front. This is awesome here. I feel like there should be a live band. Should be doing Bob Hope jokes right now. I'm pulling stuff out my pocket. I have no idea how this is supposed to go, but we're live. I'm here in somebody's backyard. This is fire. Whose backyard looks like this? If you can see it, you guys can't see it. I have a front row view. This is, you would think we were in Florida, but we're in up and down Wisconsin because it's warm today. Tomorrow it'll be February because we've been freezing for 3 days in the summer. We've only had 3 hot days. 3. And those were the days when people were smothering each other in the Deer District. That's been hot. That's been good. The finals are here in the city. First time 47 years, and it shows. It shows that people haven't been out since the 30s that are in the Deer District. We didn't know you were still alive. You're here with us. Thank you for cheering on the Bucks. You can't even say Giannis's last name. What's his name? Kantataku? No. His name is Antetokounmpo. It is not Kantatahu. It's not. It's not. That's not what his name is, you guys. We should know. We should care. They don't know anybody's name. They know 2 people. They know Donald Driver and Giannis Antetokounmpo. People, they don't even know Chris Middleton's name. He's like the guy with the head. Bobby Portis is the guy with the eyes. Nobody knows anybody's the crazy eyes. Why does he have big crazy eyes? His name's Bobby. Not Bobby Brown, but Bobby Portis. We did the backyard. This is it. This is it. Straight from on my way to New York. This was it. This is the cut. This is it. This is great. I'm grateful for folks that are listening. I don't even. Yeah, I'm keep staring. Like y'all looking back. I'm gonna keep staring. We're out in the world finally, y'all. Which is great for all of us, because we were all in the house in the dark, rocking, crying, watching Undercover Boss. Anybody else? Were you? I was. Yes, I was. Just in the dark, lazy. I was eating food at the freezer door. Was anybody else? I didn't even eat at my table no more. I didn't walk around. Didn't shower for days. Never wore pants. Just walking around in shorts, socks, 1 sock. Just a lazy somebody. That's what you became. You got outside, you was a vampire. The sun was too bright. You've been in the house for weeks. You ain't opened your curtains. You ain't dusted. You didn't do nothing with your lazy self. You just sitting, clicking. Hulu, HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix, Spectrum 1. Nobody watches Spectrum 1. You know what else nobody watches? Channel 58. Nobody watches CBS Channel 58. I don't know anybody that works on the channel. You're like, who is that? Like, they just pulled up. They do all their broadcasts from alleys and people's garages. They have 1 TV in the studio. They have nothing. It's all right. We all watch Fox 6 and 4. It depends on the day. It depends. But it's good. We're grateful. We shout out to Channel 12 too. Shout out. And whatever else. It's somebody else we don't know because we don't watch them. We don't know. But like I said, we were in, and you were a little sketchy at the beginning of the pandemic. You were nervous, right? You couldn't even go. You go to the grocery store. You tell people go buy. You go buy, sir. I'm gonna stay by these syrups. You're staying like you frozen. Maybe they won't breathe on you. If somebody sneezed, they a murderer. You a murderer out here trying to kill people, sir. Put your mask on. What is going on? That's how we felt. A little nervous. Like I said, you got lazy. Got outside, you forgot how your knees work. You didn't remember how to walk. You were just tipping your way. You didn't even know how did I do this before? How did I do it? Go down 3 steps, you tired. Like, I'm so lazy. What did I do? What have I been doing? Watching Undercover Boss. That's what I've been doing. I got tired of my mask quickly. Not for political reasons. I got sick of my breath. I was sick of my breath. I was sick of my mouth. Why is my mask wet? Why does my mask smell like corned beef? I didn't even eat no corned beef. I keep hearing myself breathe. You ever see why do I sound like that? What is wrong with me? And why do my mask smell like corned beef? What is going on? What am I doing? The back of my ears is bent up. Anybody else? Just bent up. Just folded. Like a small dog. Put your ears over your face with your mask. Absolutely. This mask on. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? And then I worked through the entire pandemic. Our school was open. And kids have no sense of social distancing. They have no sense. It's like, Miss Washington, it's my friend. What you mean? We friends. She my friend, Miss Washington. What you talking about? We friends. Trying to stand up on her, Miss Washington. What you talking about? Back up 6 feet. Move. Move back. Didn't we say move back? They didn't care. They still tick-tocking. What you talking about, Miss Washington? What you talking? Tick-tocking. We still tick-tocking. We tick-tocking. Okay. But y'all gotta put your mask on. Pull your mask up. Put it on your nose. Pull it up. Put it on your nose. I can't breathe. Yes, you can. If I can breathe, you can breathe. Put that mask on. Pull it up. Pinch it on your nose. Pull it up. You got that big old mask on. I had a kid come in, his mask is right here. You defeating the purpose. Telling me this my mama mask. It's your mama mask. You got that big ass mask on. Go over there and get that Disney mask and put it on. You defeating the purpose, breathing on people, trying to murder folks. Put your mask on. Pull it up. Got on this Louis Vuitton mask. Go over there and put that Disney mask on. Goodness gracious, what are you doing? This is what we had to deal with every day. This is what it was. And then no distance, mask too big. Then kids don't hold nothing back. The middle school kids, if the boys are too close to the girls, they're like, get off me because you got coronavirus. You got coronavirus. He got coronavirus. I be like, don't say that. It's not nice. Don't say it. Now say it again so we can go virtual. Say it one more time. And the kids didn't do well on virtual. They didn't do well. They didn't show up. Kids didn't show up. They show up inappropriately. It was kids no shirt on. One of the kids, high school kids, like, hey, Miss Washington, can you put a shirt on? Jarrell, put a shirt on. You put a shirt on. Is that another kid on your shoulder? Who is that? This is my sister. Put your sister. Turn your camera off, Jarrell. Turn your camera off. Like, house so loud. They had music playing. Turn your mic off. Just turn it off. Just go black. Just sit here in the dark with us and watch Undercover Boss. Sit in the dark. Turn it off. Turn it off, Jarrell. They didn't do well. Kids didn't do well. But we made it. We made it through the year, which was a blessing. We made it through the year. Folks still here, and the kids, everybody was good. Teachers was good. It was good. Blessings. God is good. We appreciate it. And this is the thing. And I tell people, and I started teaching in 1999. All right. I mean, I look it, but the gray hair show. But at the same time, it's the years change, but the kids don't change. The situations don't change. What kids do doesn't change. It's the same, right? I don't care if you walking past the boys' bathroom. I'm walking by. I'm sneaking out. I sneak out the cafeteria. I want y'all to understand, because I just want to get to my office. You just need like 3 minutes to yourself, because my classes go back to back to back to back to back straight through the day, which is you do it. You do what you got to do. But as teachers, we have eagle eyes and dog hearing. Y'all know that, right? I don't miss nothing. So I'm going by the bathroom. I hear the rustle in the bathroom. I hear it. I already know. I know it's the boys. I know it. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can hear it, I know, but I can't go in because it's pissy in the boys' bathroom. It's piss everywhere. It's piss on the lights. It's piss on the walls. It's piss coming out the mirrors. Piss coming up off the floor. It's piss everywhere. It's piss, pissy, piss, piss, piss. It's pissy, pissy, piss, piss everywhere. I can't touch the door because I kick with my foot like, come outside. Come out the bathroom. You hear me, Jarrell? Come out the bathroom. Come out here. You hear me calling you. The boy come out, then it's the 6th grade boys. They're in the bathroom beating each other up. It's 7:07 in the morning. It's so early. Why? Why the foolishness so early? He come out breathing hard. His hair messed up. I said, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What is y'all doing in the bathroom? Nothing. Y'all doing something. Y'all in there doing cocaine. Get out of this bathroom and go down to your spot in the hallway. Somebody. Go. I ain't never got nothing either. This is what I don't understand. How you come to school, you ain't got nothing? Where your notebook? Huh? Where your pencil? Huh? You ain't got nothing. Where's your book bag? I ain't got it. Why you ain't got it? You at school. You at school. This is what people do. This is the purpose of and then how some kids come to school, book bag empty. Nothing. Nothing in it. What you carrying it for? What you gonna put in it? And how your book bag dirty? It's the first day of school. You just got here. What are you doing? Jesus. What are we doing? Goodness gracious. Come home. And as soon as I handle the situation in the boys' bathroom, I get them out of there. I'm being aggressively waved at by kindergartners. Have you ever been aggressively waved? They just wave at you. They just keep waving at you. Hi, sweetie. Hi. 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 How are you? Hi. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? What? They come up because they got to tell you something because they can't get it out, right? Then they stutter and they hitting you in the titty, just beating up. Can I say titty? I said titty already. I said it 3 times. You're just tapping my titty. Miss Washington. Miss Washington. Miss Washington. Yes, yes, yes. What do you need? It's swollen now. What do you need? What you need? Huh? You got to get in their face so they can't hear you unless you're right in their face. Yes, sweetie? And they're stuttering. He told me, and now he said, and then say what you got to say. Spit it out. I'm still drunk from the weekend. You spit it out. I need a Gatorade. I should have took a PTO day. Why did I come today? Why am I here? I sure prayed before I got here. I sat on the side of the bed. God, please don't let any of the buses start this morning, God. Please. Please let us get 57 inches of snow, God. Let there be a state emergency. Please, please, please let there be a small fire in a back bathroom. Small flooding. Just give 5 of the kindergartners pink eye, God. Just 5. 5. 5 of them, God. Just 2 days out, God. Just give them 2 days. Don't let Demarion and Adriana come to school today. Keep them home, God. Save our lives. These are our prayers. People understand the stress you go through. You got hundreds of kids all day, or the same group of kids all day. You imagine you got the same 10 kids all day. It's insanity. Shout out to all the elementary school teachers. Shout out that you are with them 8 hours in a day. You gotta get them in the morning, then they gotta eat, then they gotta go to recess and murder each other. You gotta make it through the day. These kids don't know how to play anymore. They go to recess, they go outside, they don't know how to play tag. We had games, we played everything. They don't know how to do that. They step on each other's face and like, pah, you out. That's it, you it. Face tag. That's what they do. What are you doing? Can't do this. I'm just glad it warmed up. I'm glad it warmed up. right? Because the worst thing in the world is indoor gym. Gym inside in January. There's 60 kids in a gym. It's the east side of hell. It's awful. It's like walking through war. You walking over bodies. There's water and throw up and blood. There's balls flying. You ducking, trying to save your life. There's kids choking other kids with hula hoops and dragging them. Dragging each other across the gym floor. This is what we doing. People leaping off bleachers. Flying. This is every day. It's crazy. Kids have no cord to say, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't. Some of them will stop. They'll stop in the play because they be so into the play. And they'll stop. And small kids, they say, I gotta go potty. I gotta go potty. It's Miss Washington. I gotta go. And then I had another kid come to me. She was my height and she was 5. And she came up and she said, I gotta do, kid. I said, you gotta what? I gotta do, kid. Gotta do, kid. Do, kid. That's what she said. I said, don't say dookie to me. Say poop. Or two. Dookie make it sound thick when you say it. That's disgusting that you said that. Oh my God. It's a true story. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. It's true. But I love the kids I work with. I do. And you know what else is funny? Kids are so impatient. We all are impatient as adults. We're impatient. But kids are impatient, especially when it's their turn on the swings. Have you ever seen? When it's their turn on the swings, they're ready to take you out. Right? They do the shake. You my turn. The full chest, whenever the chest go in. It ain't my turn. So we had to do it like an assembly line. We get everybody outside. You pick them up, you put them on, you push them. You pick them up, you put them on, you push them. You do it like an assembly line. You make sure everybody get their turn. So I pick up the baby, I put her on the swing, I push her. I turn around to get the next baby. She done ate all the damn wood chips from underneath the swing. Then her mom comes to me and says, Miss Chastity, Amber can't poop. I know she can't poop because she's a beaver. How about that? Ate all these wood chips. Who gonna pay for them is what I'm saying. Y'all not taking that out my check. That's not my fault. I didn't do it. That is not my fault for her constipation. That's on you, ma'am. Please. This is what it is. But, you know, and it's a joy. It's a joy. Even with the struggles, it's a joy. I'll be honest with y'all. We can be honest because this is our family meeting as we sit here and talk in the backyard. I'll be honest. I would just walk out of the building. This is many years ago. I walk out of the building with a joint already lit. I would. I walk right out and kids be bye, Miss White. Baby. Not anymore. That was many years ago. Many years. Long time. And you know, like I said, the kids are really honest. They're really bare. I remember teaching 7th and 8th grade, and it's difficult because you're pouring into kids. You're pouring into them, and some of them just don't get it. They just don't get it. We were reading a novel. We had just read Richard Wright. We were in the middle of it. A black boy. We were in the middle of my class, and I called on him to read. I said, "Go ahead and read." He fell down on his knees. That's knees. That's knees. It's not knives.
Don't do that.
No. You pour into him.
His what?
His knives. That ain't it. It's not it. And then we read, same class, different student. We read the biography of Eleanor Roosevelt. And I asked my students, I said, write 2 paragraphs about what you learned by Eleanor Roosevelt. And this is what one of my kids wrote. And I told you they're honest, they're true. She wrote, Eleanor Roosevelt was cool, yo. But she was ugly than a bitch, bro. All my life, swear to God. Yeah, that's what she said. And I was just like, you ain't gonna pass, babe. You ain't gonna pass. You can't. It was all true, but you can't. They flat. They don't hold anything back. They tell you stuff before it happened. I had a kid. I went and assisted up in 1st and 2nd grade. I hate going up there sometimes at a previous school, not school I'm at now, because they always smell like boots. It's always so hot in there. I said, why is it so hot in here? Why? So many kids, and they just follow you. They just keep following you like you got candy. And you know, and the kid walks up to the desk. She's like, Miss Washington, my throat about to hurt. I said, it don't hurt yet. Sit down. Go and sit your ass down. Sit down. Sit down. When they do, tell me. And you can't be walking around with a sore throat right now. We'll send you home. You'll walk home. Today, you'll walk home. You can't have a sore throat right now. You can't. Even in the activities portion, we're doing the activities portion. And we're learning about the colors, and I asked them, we're looking at the color chart, and I said, if you mix yellow and blue, what do you get? One of the kids raised his hand real fast. I said, you. He said, I'm going to be a firefighter. What the hell that got to do with the color wheel? That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Can you stay with the group? Goodness gracious. This is what it is, y'all. The true stories. I can't make it up. I was teaching high school, and I was at a school. I was at a last stop school. This is a school where kids have had issues at other schools. That you know, this is their last stop because they need to get their high school diploma. This is the last stop, you know. And so I had kids that were 19, 20. They were grown. People had kids already. It was all kind of stuff. Kids coming in like, Miss Washington, you got my paper. I got my baby in the car. Go to your car. Just go. Don't worry about it. Just go, babe. Just don't worry about it. It's okay. Had a student raise his hand. We were in the middle writing a paper, and he raised his hand. He's like, hey, Miss Washington, can I go smoke a cigarette? I said, if I can't smoke a cigarette, you can't smoke a cigarette. Meet me by door E at 2:45. Later on. But it's been great. It's been a blessing. Like I said, it's been a blessing to be able to teach as long as I have and work with all the children I've worked with. Every time I see a kid somewhere, I thought, oh, I know I've done something right. You know. But the thing is that kids, a lot of times, I'm a little short. I'm not that big. I kind of blend in with them. Right? They'll know I'm there. I walk up on them. I can't stand Miss Washington. She make me sick. I be like, what you say? They be like, oh, I knew she was standing there. Oh, she looked like one of the kids on my life. Swear to God. Say less. Facts. That's how they talk. They just say words. They don't even say full sentences. They just say words. Miss Washington, that's your hair. I be like, yeah. They be like, ooh, inches. Facts. No cap. Say less. That's how they talk. It's brilliant. But then they would hate to come. Like I teach PE, I teach gym, and everybody remembers middle school gym. You always had, your middle school gym teacher. Her name was always Rose. She had missiles for titties. You remember that? She had a whistle in between the missiles. She was a stern woman. She wore short shorts. She stern. Stand on your number. Stand on your number. That's all she say. She always sound like somebody's grandfather. Stand on your number. She's burly. Right? So mine is a little bit different. I can run with the kids. We work out. Everything that they do, I can do. And and of course, they be like, I can't stand her. I don't even like coming to her class. I don't even like going to gym. Don't nobody want to be in here getting musty. You already musty. Don't worry about getting musty in class. You came to class musty. You came in oniony on your own. I didn't have to do it. And the middle school kids are some of the worst human beings God ever made. They're awful people. They're awful. They're so mean, and all of them just smell like they just got out the bed. Just came to school. They didn't do nothing to themselves. They didn't do anything to themselves. They just come to school. They come to school. And then they come in and they, that's all right. Y'all don't like my class. That's all right, because that's why I love Dodgeball Day Friday. I be in my office pumping up the old red kickballs. Remember them? The ones with the grip on them. Remember those? I'm throwing them full capacity. Neck, head. You ain't supposed to hit her. Ha ha. You out. Knocking kids out. Knocking them out. It's all right. Go sit on the bleacher because you out. But it's been a wonderful experience. It really has. It always takes me back to when I was in school. It takes me back to, having, I appreciated that my mother was so engaged and so involved in my education. Even though hers, it was a little bit different. Everybody's different. My mom is special. I love my mom, and some of y'all attest to it. My friends here. Your parents is two people. Some people, your parent is one person at home and somebody else socially. Okay? I've experienced that. My mother is that person. My mother is the person you can't really trust her. You don't know what she gonna do. You don't know what she gonna say. My mother cussed out my first grade teacher. She called her numerous names. I said, I'm 7. I'm a fail in life. Why would you cuss out Miss Schumann? She better make sure you can read, Chaz. I'm gonna choke her out. You can't choke out. I'm in first grade. You can't threaten my first grade teacher. She better do her job, Chaz. She'll know me, Chaz. Okay? Just see, my mother's the kind of mama that force you into something you ain't want to do. My mother forced me into it. You're going to be in the band, Chaz. Shut up. You're going to be in the band. I don't want to be. Shut up. You're not going to be here in my face, breathing on me, looking at me. You're going to be in the band. I don't want to be in the band. Shut up and be in the band. Now tell them go get your instrument. Now, of course, since I'm being forced, I get my instrument last. So what I get is a baritone horn. For those of you, you all like y'all music folks, we know what a baritone horn is. For those our friends out here, a baritone horn is a baby tuba, and it's about half the size of my body. So if you can imagine, I get my instrument, I'm dragging it because it's so heavy. I'm dragging it to get on the bus. I'm stepping on the bus. It's a young lady. She in the 8th grade. She's massive. She looked like Moses Malone. I hit her. I hit her with my instrument case in the back of the ankle on accident. She turned around. She said, I'm going to beat your ass. I said, I'm sure you are. Hello? I get home and I'm dragging my instrument up the steps. My mother's like, why is you bringing coffins and dead bodies in my house? This is my instrument. You said I had to be in the band. That ain't no instrument. That's a dead body. Why are you bringing coffins in my house, Chaz? It's my instrument. But she could see my face was tore up. She said, what's wrong with you? Your face is tore up. That means she could see the pain and struggle and fear on my face because of the threat I had just received. She said, well, who messing with you, Chaz? Because if they messing with you, they messing with me. Who is it, Chaz? Tell me. And I ain't gonna tell her because I don't trust her. I don't know what she gonna do. I can't say nothing. I was like, I'm okay. Nobody bothers me. That's all right, because I'm gonna be on the bus stop with you in the morning. Mother comes out on the bus stop with me, y'all. She came out. She got out the bed. She didn't wash a tooth. She didn't put on a bra. She didn't change anything. She didn't wash nothing. She put on these rolled over boots for house shoes. She stood on the bus stop. All of her business is right here. She's standing right on the bus. Wait till this bus get here. The bus pull up. The bus driver opens the door. He was like, ooh. Ooh. She's the bus driver. Somebody messing with this little girl. I'm the only one messing with her mind. You hear me? They call me Psycho Mom. My name is Celeste. She get on the bus with me. She said, Chaz, where the big girl at? I just sat down like I didn't know her. All the other kids like, that's your mama? I don't know her. She thought this was the city bus. She got on with me. I don't know her. No. My mother walks to the back of the bus. She said, big girl, stand up. She said, I'm her mama. I'm the only one mess with her mind. I'm the only one mess with her confidence. You hear me? And if you mess with her again, I'm going to burn you and your family down. She gave her the color purple fingers and got off the bus. pointed at the bus, at the window, pointed at the bus as the bus went by. Moses Malone never bothered me again. It's my mama, y'all. Right now, right now. Yesterday, perfect example. I'm gonna give you two more examples of how special my mother is. My mother called me yesterday. She said, Chaz, I need you to drop me off some water. I said, I gotta work. I can't do it. You can go to Mars with the man from Amazon, but you can't bring me no water. What is you talking about? Ain't nobody. Shoot. That's okay, ma. But I got the kind of mom, she'll call me 19 times in a day. She don't want nothing. She'll just call, hang up, call, hang up, call, hang up, call, hang up, and then leave a message that don't make no sense. It's a real message my mother left on my phone. Hello? Chaz. Hello? Is she there? You know, old people think the beep is you. Hello? Chaz, listen, I think the girl downstairs making meth in the basement. I think she know I know. She gonna come up here, she gonna kill me. I don't wanna bother you. Call me back. What's wrong with you? Nobody making meth in your basement, they selling weed. What is wrong with you? It's hilarious, man. But I'm grateful. I, love my mom, love my family. Blessed to have a really great family. All getting older, and and it's always difficult when you lose someone. We lost my aunt passed away a couple years ago. But you ever find out something about your family member you didn't know? You ever find out after till after they're gone, you didn't know it, and they sitting around talking about it like, oh, she was wonderful. Remember she did this. Remember she did that. And they was like, yeah, but what about that time she stabbed Frank? Stabbed Frank? I didn't know that. That ain't nothing. What about when she shot Shelly? Shot Shelly? That means she almost a murderer. Why y'all didn't tell us this when she was babysitting us is what I'm saying. It's so dangerous. Why did anybody mention this? I should have known. Because everybody got somebody in their family that they're terrified of. They're scared of. My auntie was a tough, burly woman. She was tall and burly, and she had gold teeth on the entire mouth, this whole side, and she didn't have no teeth on her left side. It was bald. She always had rollers in her hair. She never took them out. She chewed gum 24 hours a day. Yeah, yeah. She had a great phone voice too. And you ever talk to somebody that beautiful phone voice? She had beautiful when she would answer the phone. Hello. Then you get in the conversation, you're like, oh, she gonna sell me some dope. So as soon as you get in the conversation, like, hey, Marie. Hey, baby, how you doing? You all right? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get ready to wrap up here. I will say this, and like I said, I mentioned my great family. They're awesome. And as it's nice outside now, and people like to eat outside. I don't like to eat. I'm not a outside eater person. I will, but I'm not. Because they always choose the wrong person. Like, I love my uncle, but they shouldn't let him barbecue. Like, it's an art form. You gotta know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, my uncle will barbecue. He'll make some hot dogs. How is one side burned, the other side frozen? How the hell we gonna eat this? What you want us to do? I got another auntie. She 85. She got the 85 hands. Anybody know what I mean? She got the turquoise fingers, and she mixing the coleslaw with the jewelry on in a bag. Just mixed it in there. Everybody go, nobody want that coleslaw. Trying to kill us. We all gonna have salmonella. What is you doing? We're not gonna eat. No, that's all right. We're not gonna eat. Love my family. I do. I appreciate my grandparents too. I live with my grandparents. It's different when you live with your grandparents. Stuff shut down. 10 o'clock, phone shut down. Doors, if you locked out, you out too late, you locked out. You on the porch. If you ain't, they point at the clock. They don't even say nothing to you. They point at the clock. Door is locked. You can't get in. That's it. They go to bed. They get up. They do stuff on time. That's it. And and it's funny. My grandfather was superstitious too. As he got older, he thought everything was gonna catch on fire, especially after he turned 80. thought everything was gonna catch on fire. He would tell my grandmother, Maggie, don't close that refrigerator door too fast. That light gonna catch on fire. No, it ain't, Granddaddy. It's a bulb, Granddaddy, not a flame, Granddaddy. Take him forever to pray. We sitting there waiting to eat. My grandmother's made this amazing meal. She's made this amazing meal. We all sitting here, we done ate good, waiting to eat good. He's sitting there praying, taking forever. God, I want to thank you, God, for my family, God. Lord, please make sure Maggie cooked the peas all the way, God. They was still froze on Thanksgiving, God. Almost choked to death, Jesus. Lord, please make sure Maggie take the wax paper out the pie, God. Almost smothered on Easter, God. Bless my son Curtis, he had a stroke. He ain't cut his hair since he looked like Frederick Douglass, God. Shave him, God. And Lord, please make sure our grandbaby Chastity, I think she's smoking that marijuana reefer dope, God. She's so selfish she didn't roll nothing up for me, God.
So selfish.
And Lord, please make sure Maggie turn the stove off before we go to bed so we all don't catch the hell on fire, God. Amen. Granddaddy, we starving. Granddaddy, can we eat? Please. Can we please eat, Granddaddy? So this is, I have no idea. What do we do? Do I just keep going? What are we doing? He just walked off. He's doing drinks. He's hosting right now. But I will make this note really quick before I get ready to wrap up. I don't even know who watching right now. People. Hey, people watching. Solid. Okay, this is awesome, man. So Sherman Griffin, this is great. So what, you want to do the interview or whatever now?
Let's chat a bit.
Okay, awesome.
We can move this down here too. Here's a water for you.
Oh,
You were talking about water. I thought you figured you wanted one.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So just this down here like this. Man, I taught MPS for 6 years up until COVID, and then I quit because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So your mom, I encountered your mom like every other week.
I'm sure. She wasn't playing no games. She threatened you.
Yeah.
Better make sure you can read, Chad.
You gotta make sure we're doing our job.
Choke her out. She better do what she's supposed to do. She don't know me. Even today.
But because I taught MPS, like every day was like some dramatic event, and it was usually like bizarre, crazy, and super funny, and you just want to share with someone.
Yeah.
Right. And then I would go on Facebook and I'd like type up this like whole like paragraph or story or something. And then I was about to hit like post, and then it'd be like, ooh, wait.
I can't say it. Right. Yeah.
So when I saw some of your stand up online, I just started thinking, like, you must have like some of the best lawyers in Milwaukee. Am I right?
You know what? Because I've taught so long, and I've had so many kids, so many students, and I don't call kids by name usually, so they don't know who I have so many stories. So it's this kid and this kid and this kid and this kid and this kid, and so one story might be from last week, another story might be from 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You know.
But do you ever think though that like there's someone might be tuning into like not this show but like any of your shows that you can find online?
I've had parents. Specifically one of the kids, and she knew that's my kid. She was like, "You was talking about my daughter." I was like, "Yeah."
They're probably pretty proud though.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh my God." Yeah. So yeah. I've had that. Yeah, they knew, parents that knew that was my kid. You know what I mean? So, but you don't want to, embarrass any of the kids or embarrass their parents.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep it.
So what school do you teach at right now?
I would.
You don't want to. Oh, you don't want to reveal that. Okay, gotcha. But you've taught all age ranges. It sounds like. So right now it's mostly it's middle schoolers mainly.
Everyone, because I teach physical education. So.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's great. And so pre-COVID, where were your steady gigs?
All over the country.
Okay.
All over the country. A lot of work in the Midwest, and I worked quite a few cruises the last couple of years. Festival at Sea, and a lot of work at the Laugh Factory in Chicago. zanies. So it's been different stuff, and then individual shows in different spots. So.
What was your most unusual gig? Would it be this one?
No, I can remember. I think it's been so many. I can remember being in a retirement home, like in the middle of the day area, and everybody's circled around you, and you have no idea, what it's going to be, and how long you're supposed to be there, and
you don't know if they heard the first part of your story, and if they get the punchline stuff.
All types of situations, or outside stuff. I remember doing somebody's not as nice, nowhere near as nice as your backyard here, but somebody had an outside birthday party. It was in the back of the house. You would have never known. It was massive. It was like, is this a movie set? What is this?
Oh, this right here?
No, not.
Oh,
no,
there.
not this,
Gotcha.
Yeah, they had a immaculate setup. For, and people was in the back. They were already hammered. It was 10:30, and they was like, "What? Who going on? They telling jokes." I was like, "What? Am I here? I don't need to be here."
That was our goal for this. That was our goal.
Why am I even back here? They was like, Sharon, we're the comedian. Oh my God, you're the comedian. What if we? Y'all don't need me. They whole family was like 60 people in like a tent. I was like, what is this? Somebody's gonna get stomped on. We get so many of us back here, and but just so many different instances. So it's just been a blessing. I thank God that I get to make people laugh and give them some joy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And in this particular project, that's one reason I really like. For my personal life, but I think for like many people's lives in general, we just need to laugh a lot more. We take so much stuff so serious, and if we just sit back and reflect on it and laugh about it, we can get past stuff way more easily. And I relate to you a lot more easily because you're a teacher, so you say stuff that's gonna like, yeah. But so these gigs that you had pre-COVID, are they coming back now?
Yeah. I've been I was off for a full year, just about a full year. I think I stopped working the middle of February.
You're right. That's
Yeah,
what I
middle
saw.
of February is when I and then I went back maybe into January.
Okay.
Of 2020.
And they're the same venues that you used to go to, pretty much.
Yeah, some of them open back up. I I've hit a couple of open mics here in the city. Those were the first things I did. Legend comedian Marlon Hill's comedy pub in Menominee Falls. I think that was the first thing I did. Or Brown Deer. He was in Brown Deer. I did that first. That was the first thing out of the gate. Was still kind of iffy because it was like, people,
right.
People were still,
Warming
still
up
masked up. Some people were not, out yet, and then some people were ready to be out. And some people never went in.
Right.
So, some folks was like, "Well, where you at?" Like, what you doing? We in quarantine. Like, huh? I'm down at I'm down in Garfield. I don't know what y'all doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people supposed to be in the house. You supposed to have a mask on. What are you doing? Oh, we got some drinks. I had to go get some wings. So you ain't supposed to be out. You supposed to. We at the store. What you doing? So some
There's all sorts of people around.
Yeah, folks. So it took. But I waited. I wanted some more venues to open up once things got a little clearer. Then I finally stepped out and came out. But I stayed in that entire time.
Yeah. So for musicians, because I come from a musical perspective, it was also kind of odd because some people tried to do stuff online, and some people did stuff in some venues allowed some music here and there, but
Right.
everybody masked up, and that obviously inhibits some players like horn players or singers.
Yeah, totally.
But
That's what you do.
comedians who try to do online shows,
Yeah.
I mean, you feed off of the vibes of the audiences, right? And so to like this one here, right?
Yeah.
We have a very limited audience, right?
Yeah.
And then you're obviously very comfortable with doing this though.
Yeah.
And that's unusual, isn't it?
It is, but I had to get used to it. I had to get used to it. Once it was like, okay, you're doing stuff online. You don't have the immediate reaction or the response from the audience, so you're still trying to keep rhythm, keep pace, get everything out, and then work the new stuff that working on and what's honest and what's whatever. Yeah. And so I said, well, I got it. This is the work right now. This is what I'm gonna do.
And then COVID probably also gave you a lot of material too to
Yeah, absolutely. You heard a lot of it.
Yeah, right.
Yes, yes, it did. Yes, because then you just my mother. I'm standing outside. Hey, waving like the kindergartners. Hey. She was like, "You coming in?" No. I called my hairdresser, and everybody. I'm sure people that go to barbers and ladies that go to salons. My hairdresser, I just kept calling her like, "Hey,
you would be the most fun customer to have.
Hey, Miss Perry, are you?" She's like, "No." I said, "We said 4:30." She's like, "My baby just got home from school. I can't." I said, "I'm in front of your house." She's, "No, I can't. We gonna have to. We got to wait. I ain't gonna braid your hair today. Like, you got to leave. I'm in front. You said." I'm sorry. I cannot. I won't. I said, okay. So it was just, and I needed my hair done. I'm looking for somebody. It was, because I was, especially then, because I took it all down and it was all over the place.
You must get discounts though from hairdressers.
No.
No.
I did not. No. Yeah. So yeah, that part was hard. Was trying to get in and trying to get your hair done and get everything, and so eyebrows and facial, and you know what I mean. Like, you can't get none of your beauty stuff, none of the stuff. Unless, and some folks do it at home, but like me, I'm like, I'm in front of your house, like. You so, let me in, I got a mask on. You can't. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
As a teacher, so like your gigs get set up mostly on Fridays and Saturday nights then? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then summer you're pretty much free. You can go anytime you want. You can travel too, right?
Yes.
So most of your traveling gigs are in the summer rather than...
I do have, some things, during the year, and I'll just try to make it work. You know what I mean? I'm working around my teaching schedule and try to book things on breaks and days that we have, so whether it's Christmas break or spring break or whatever, trying to, and then sometimes they don't fall there, and sometimes I just gotta hey, I'll be out this day or whatever.
Oh, it certainly must give you lots of privilege that way, right?
Yeah,
like, hey, we got Chastity teaching here, sorry.
Yeah.
That sells it. But so can you plug any local future gigs you have?
What am I doing? I don't have
my you got your schedule?
I don't have it in front of me. I will be, I mentioned Marlin Hills Comedy Pub at the Delta Marriott in Menominee Falls. I'll be there on August 7th.
Okay.
I'll be at the Laughing Tap. There's a ladies event at the end of August.
I'll be there.
You'll be there?
Yeah, he will, trust me.
Okay. Laughing
All I have
Tap.
to do is say ladies.
Milwaukee's brand new comedy club. It's been open about almost 2 years now, over on South 5th Street, and that is August 26th, I believe, at 8 p.m. And the next couple of weeks I'll be in New York, so I'll be doing different stuff there. But those are the things that are here locally.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's great. This is an incredible honor for us to have you
this.
Thank
you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that anything that's community based here with our city and what we're doing, and artists, and you giving artists an opportunity to share, and it's diverse. That's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thank you so much. You got another 10 minutes in you?
Sure.
Okay.
Please send.
You just have to make sure the rods are frozen on one side.
Again, I feel like we on the radio show. Like I need to. Here we are. I feel like I'm gonna call a race or something. Back around the stretch. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like. But I will say this, y'all, and I know that this year has been difficult for everybody, and some folks have lost some folks and family members, friends. So if any of y'all have lost anyone, any folks out here, may God bless y'all and keep y'all. May He comfort you. This has been tough, but we have made it through. It's a blessing, and His grace that we are all here, that we're healthy, right? And then we lost some folks. We lost some folks that it was difficult to bear with outside with COVID and outside of COVID. 2020 was just awful. I mean, from Chadwick Boseman to Congressman John Lewis, Kobe Bryant, and then somebody else that a lot of folks didn't really note, but I paid attention to it. And also shout out to, even though this is this year, Biz Markie. We lost a legend of hip hop within the last day or so, somebody that I was truly a fan of. So shout out to his family, blessings to his family. But somebody that we lost that I think a lot of people missed was amazing actress Cicely Tyson. Passed away at 96 years old after completing her memoir. She's one of the greatest actresses of all time. And the great thing about Cicely Tyson is Cicely Tyson had the kind of voice that she could say anything to you, and it was wisdom. It didn't matter what it was. She'd say anything. Mary had a little lamb. Her fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, her lamb was sure to go. Wisdom. Look at this wisdom. Come on, Cicely. Miss Cicely Tyson. Goodness. I mean, yeah, I'm still getting over folks that was even before 2020. I ain't got over Whitney Houston. I ain't got over Prince. We just celebrated 5 years of Prince. Prince is made of silk. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on. Prince had the best hair, best booty out jeans, make a guitar sing. Come on. Purple Rain. Graffiti Bridge. I found out stuff about Prince I didn't know till he was gone. Who knew Prince had parents? I thought God just threw Prince down in a purple egg. That's what I thought. I said Prince was in the Bible. It's in the book of Philemon. We spent, last couple of weeks, about 2 weeks ago, was the 12th anniversary of the passing of Michael Jackson. And even with all the controversy and talk that has happened recently, which I think is, why you ain't say it when he was here? He had plenty of time. He had plenty of time. But we're not going to go there. But it's been 12 years and it went by quickly. And I'll never forget where I was. I remember being at work when I saw the news about Michael Jackson. Everybody will always remember it. I remember seeing it on the ticker on the bottom, Michael Jackson 50 dead. I'm like, no, how is Michael Jackson gonna die? He's not even real. He is made of rubber. How could you say that he is dead? I told the people at my job, I gotta go home. Michael Jackson died. It's a holiday. I got in my car. I'm bawling. Crying, y'all. It was a sunny day like this. I was crying. I got in my car. I'm driving home, and my mama called me, Chaz, Michael died. I don't want to bother you. Call me back. Get off my phone. I'm devastated. People calling me, I won't answer the phone. People, you all right? No, I'm not. I'm not okay. I went home. I took off all my clothes. I sat on my kitchen floor naked. I held my left boob. I sat there. I pulled out all the CDs, the tapes. I pulled out an 8-track or 2. I sang Man in the Mirror for 3 hours. I just said, oh no. I was crying so hard I was about to throw up. You ever cry that hard? You ever cry that hard? Balling. I stayed there for 2 weeks till the funeral came on. I still didn't have on no clothes. I'm still naked, just sitting there. Watching the funeral, and I'm wondering, I'm staring at the funeral, and I'm wondering, what is Jermaine using in his hair? He could have did his hair for Mike's funeral. Why would you come in here like this? And at the time, I was teaching a dance class with some young people, and they didn't know how awesome Mike was. I had just taught them. It was so ironic. I just taught them a Michael Jackson routine. And right before he passed, and this was their last rehearsal before their performance, and I tried to make it through the rehearsal without breaking down, but I was unsuccessful. So I got them all in there. We in the dance studio. We gonna kill it, y'all. We gonna be amazing. Y'all just gonna be great. We gonna be awesome. You guys, we gonna be great. Y'all just. You let him die, guys. It was amazing. Who's gonna do it? Oh my God! You could have killed Joe. You could have took LaToya. We didn't care nothing about none of them. We only like Michael and Janet. Don't nobody care nothing about it. You could have took that. This is what. I'm so sad. Why would you do that? Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. God bless y'all. Keep supporting Sherman Griffin, y'all. Thank y'all very much.
All right, thank you very much for tuning in. Next week will be Charles Carmichael, and we'll have Aaron Crook as a guest. Oh boy, I'm a lot taller than Chastity. Yep, and we'll have Scott Summers will be here, and I'll be on piano too. So that'll be next Saturday at 5:30. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.